Hello, today we are going to talk about vectors. Our team is conformed by Mariana, Andrea, Julia and Mariles.
Vector has magnitude and direction.
To find the symmetry of vectors, we need to find the x and y components with these two formulas. And to find the final force, we use this one, and the angle, we use this one.
In the first problem, we are going to find the angle. To find the angle, we will use the inverse sine formula because we have the opposite angle and the hypotenuse. We want to find this angle, and we have the opposite angle and the hypotenuse. So we use this formula. The opposite measure is 0.53 kilometers over 3 kilometers. And the result is 10.70 degrees.
In this problem, we want to calculate the resultant force. We have three forces. This one with 150 newtons with an angle of 155 degrees. Another force that is of 200 newtons and 40 degrees. And the third one is of 27 degrees and 240 newtons. So the first step we have to do is to find the x and y components of each of these ones. So we have 150 cosine of 55, this is equal to 86. Then 150 sine of 55, and this is equal to 123. And then for the second force is 200 cosine of 40. This is equal to 153. And then 200 sine of 40. This is equal to 129. And then for the third force, that is 240 cosine of 27, this is equal to 214. And then 240 cosine of 27, this is equal to 109. Then of this we use the symmetry of vectors of force 1, force 2 and force 3. Then of force 1 is 86 and 170 and 23. Then we use this one is minus 153 because this goal, the x is negative, and 129. And then we have the force 3, that is minus 240 because the x is negative, and 123, also negative because the y is negative. We use the summatory, and this gives us 281 and 143. With this, we use the other formula to find the resultant force, and we do 281 square plus 143 square, and the result is 350 newtons. And to find the angle, we use theta is equal to inverse tangent, and we use 143 over minus 281, and the angle result is 153.02 degrees. And we have the angle and the resultant force.
The third problem says, suppose a person travels by car from Atlanta to San Luis, 472 miles to 140 degrees. Suppose now that he travels to Washington, 716 miles to 10 degrees. What is the real shift? So first, we need to find the x and y components of distance 1, that is from Atlanta to San Luis. X component is equal to 472 cosine of 140 degrees, and this equals minus 362. The y component is equal to 472 sine of 140 degrees, and this gives 300. This is from the first distance, and from the second distance, that is from San Luis to Washington, we also need to find the x and y components. The x component is equal to 716 cosine of 10 degrees, and this is equal to 705. The y component is equal to 716 sine of 10 degrees, and this gives us 124. And then we do the summatory. Distance 1 equals to minus 362, comma, and distance 2 equals 705, comma, 124. And this is equal to 343, 427. And the result is 343 squared plus 427 squared, and this equals 548 miles. And to get the angle, we use inverse tangent 427 over 343, and this is equal to 51 degrees.
See you driving round town with the girl I love, and I'm like, fuck you. I guess the change in my pocket wasn't enough. I'm like, fuck you and fuck her too. Said if I was richer, I'd still be richer. Now ain't that some shit? And although there's pain in my chest, I still wish you the best. With the fuck you. Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't afford a Ferrari, but that don't mean I can't get you there. I guess he's an Xbox